Are we rolling? Yes, we are. What's up, guys? It's your boy McKinley Crain here, and today I'm going to be doing my spoiler-free movie review of the 2018 movie Searching. So, like I said, this is a 2018 movie, and it's a drama. It's like a drama movie that's like a thriller that stars John Cho as David Kim, who is like a good, a kind-hearted man who has a daughter that he really cares about, and in this movie, when his daughter goes missing, he, you know, he he searches for her, and he tries to figure out what happened to her and like where she went and where she is. What happened? I can't tell you what happened to her, by the way. Just if you're wondering, because that would be a spoiler, if you know what I mean. Because duh. Anyway, so his daughter's name is Margot, who is played by Michelle Law. That's my Alexa. I don't know what it's doing. I have no idea why it's acting like that. Anyway, this was a great movie, with some great moments. It's just, I had a blast. I expected it to be great, but not as great as it was. It ended up being better than I expected. Anyway, this is like a mystery movie, if you know what I mean. It's that kind of movie. It's a missing person movie. And the unique thing about this film is that, it's like everything that happens is like on the computer. Like when he's searching for his daughter, it's usually it's usually like on the internet. Like he goes on the internet and he does like searches through the internet. We don't really see much of these characters off of the internet. Occasionally we do, but usually they're like on the internet in this movie. He's on the internet trying to find out where his daughter was. And this is a really smart movie. It's got a whole bunch of twists and turns. And it's not a predictable movie, but I did figure out who the villain was halfway through the movie. But that doesn't mean it's predictable. I just figured it out because I know to pay attention to every single detail in these kind of movies, the mystery movies. And I've seen a lot of mystery movies and stuff, and I've gotten good at I've gotten pretty good at solving solving the solving the movie's mystery, or finding it out, finding out who it was, finding out who the villain is in these mystery movies. I just picked up on a couple context clues. And wait a minute, this isn't a book, this is a movie, but you know what I'm saying, clues, you know what I'm saying. I picked up a whole bunch of clues, and I figured there were just so many signs that, like, the, the creators of this movie, like, put in this movie, to, like, kind of, like, for, like, those people who are paying attention to, like, pick up and, like, just consider, like, and I also, like, another reason why, so something else that, like, helped me, like, helped me figure out who the villain was in this movie halfway through is, in, like, other movies, like, I just seen, like, similar things, like, just similar themes, like, not recycled themes. It's not like the same themes, but, like, a lot of mystery movies have similar themes. So yeah, I paid attention and I figured it out. I didn't figure out everything though. Like, a lot of the twists and turns, like, I were, like, completely unexpected to me. Like, I didn't figure them out at all. They were, like, shocking to me. And this movie has a lot of great twists and turns. It's a very unpredictable movie, even though I figured out who the villain was halfway through. But that doesn't mean it's predictable. That just means I'm good at, like, I'm good at this stuff. Anyway, I didn't actually, like, figure everything out. Like, there was a lot of hidden stuff, and, like, except for, like, pretty much the only thing I figured out was who the villain was. And like, I figured, one other thing out, but I only, like, partially figured that out, like, beforehand. This movie has a lot of twists and turns, and they're great twists and turns. It's a very unpredictable movie, like I said. And it's got, like, a lot of thrilling moments, nail-biting moments, like, that'll keep you engrossed in this movie. Like, that'll keep your eyes on this movie. I enjoyed this movie. It was just a blast. It's not like a masterpiece. It's not like a perfect movie, but it is a great movie with some great scenes and some great twists and some really smart writing. And some, like, some really unexpected twists and turns. And some that are, like, unexpected and unpredictable, but, like, you'll be able to figure out if you're paying attention to, like, every single context clue, and you're just good at figuring stuff like that out, like me. But anyway, this is and it's, like, all unpredictable in a good way. So not, like, in a bad way. This is just a great movie, and it's definitely worth a watch. It's just a fantastic film. And, it can get really emotional sometimes, too. The way they tell, like, a story in such a short amount of time, like, that, especially at the beginning of the movie, is, like, amazing. The beginning actually kind of reminds me of the movie Up's beginning, like, the Pixar movie Up's beginning, like not the beginning, like the first second, but, like, like after the first minute, there's, like, a whole, like, montage of, like, what happens, like, not after the first minute, after, like, the first 4 minutes, there's, like, a whole, but still in the beginning, there's, like, a whole montage of, this is in the movie Up, by the way, of, like, like, a whole bunch of years in, like, in the main character's life, and, like, it's, they tell the story in such a great amount of time, and in that movie, and in such a short amount of time, and there's like rarely any dialogue. There's like no dialogue in that montage. That montage. Oh my gosh, I'm really tongue-tied today. But it still works. Yeah, it's kind of the same thing with this movie. Like, at the beginning, it's like showing you, like, it's like introducing the characters to you, and showing you like a course over, like, I don't know, maybe like 15, 16 years, or like somewhere, something like that. And it's like in such a short amount of time. It's like in only 2 minutes, but it works. And there are moments in this movie that'll make you that really hit hard, and, are like really sad in like a good way, and really happy in a good way. And I just really enjoy this film, and I would definitely recommend this film. Anyway, I'm going to give this movie a 90% out of 100%, which is the equivalent of an A-. Like, subscribe, join the notification squad. I will return.